very first Unity 3D video game. And we're not just going to build a couple of cubes and say, this is our very first video game. No, we're going to make something really cool. So what I want you to do is go ahead and download the starter project. You have to have it to do this. And also, of course, you have to have Unity installed. And then click your Unity icon here to open up the loader window. And we're currently using Unity 5.4.1 F1. Unity 5X is fine for this tutorial. And if you're using anything older than Unity 5, just upgrade. It's free and much better. So what you're going to do is click the Open button and go find the starter folder that you got in the pack that you got from the download, okay? And we're going to go ahead and click Roll a Zombie Starter. And it should look something like this. Pretty boring. See a main camera and a directional light. Okay? Now your layout may be different than my layout. I've got an inspector here, project here, and all these different things over here. What you can do is you can change these around if you want. So in our case, I'm going to click Layouts and I'm going to click Default. Okay? And it has moved some things around. So if you've never used Unity before, go ahead and do that. Go to Window, Layouts, and Default, and we'll all work on the same exact layout today. Often mine changes when I get bored, but we'll be consistent today. So we've got a scene here, okay, and we've got a game here, which is actually what you look at when the game is running. And what we're going to do, and by the way, this is a beginner tutorial, so I'm not going to cover every single thing. We're just going to get you from A to Z in this game, okay, meaning you're just going to build the game. And we're going to learn a lot more later on in other videos. So what you want to do is go down to this prefabs folder here and see that floor object. I just want you to drag it over here into the hierarchy on the left. Okay? And if I hold down Alt, okay, with this move button selected up here, I can drag around. As you can see, I can drag around with the Alt button. Okay? Now, I can press Q to pan, which is what I'm doing here. And that's the little hand up here at the top left. So I'm holding down Alt and I'm pressing Q to pan. And this looks really boring, right? You got 4 little cubes here and a big giant floor cube here. So what I want to do is give these things some life. So in your assets at the bottom left, click floor and click the circle one here. We're going to take it and drag it on to the cube floor here. That's looking a lot better. Now let's give these cubes some life. Click materials. And we're going to select green and drag it on that one. Blue, that's the second one. Red, we're going to drag it on the third one. And yellow on the fourth one. It's looking really, really nice. All we've done here is we've applied some materials. These ones have colors and the other one has a wood texture. And here's the idea of the game. We've got these cute little zombie creature balls. And we're going to use some gravity and they're going to roll forward. And every time they hit one of these, you get a point. But you also have to keep pressing them back up because if they fall off the edge, you lose the game. And so it starts getting harder because you're moving to the left through the zombies, and you're choosing which one is about to fall off. And then you press the up key, and then it goes back. And you'll see what I mean as we get closer to it. But we've just added some color to these cubes here, and we're just getting our game in the general direction of where it needs to be. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to bring our little zombie creatures into the game. So we got some zombies here, and these are pre-built, okay? Actually, where are they? Prefabs. In the prefabs folder, we got our zombies. Okay, and they're pre-built. So what I want to do is just take each one and drag it onto the hierarchy like so. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, there's our 4 little zombies all in a row. That sounds like a nursery rhyme, huh? Someone finished that. Okay, so I think we made our cubes the wrong colors here. We should have put the zombies in first, huh?